What's up, weirdos? So before I get into today's adventure, we did do a ghost hunting video like this from the same people. Click the eye icon up there to go check it out. We give a better description of the equipment we used. This one's more of us actually hunting instead of explaining, if you know what I mean. Okay, now let's get into this adventure. What's up, weirdos? So today we went to this little ghost town called Goodsprings because we're here for a ghost hunting adventure. Another one made by the same people. I'll put a link down below if you guys want to check out the ghost hunting Vegas tours that they have out here. So here at Goodsprings, there's supposedly someone got shot while cheating. So there's bullet holes. We're gonna check that out. We are going to an old schoolhouse and another bunch of old buildings. See if we can get some activity. I'm excited. Are you excited, Leslie?
Yeah.
Okay. See these bullet holes? Those are actual bullet holes that got shot in this chair right here and killed, and these are the actual bullet holes from that time. That was back in, what time was that? It was back in 1915 that he was shot, and they're still here. That's crazy. I'm gonna touch them. I'm being stolen from a ghost. Leslie gonna sit in the chair at the old post office. Yeah, there's a chair there.
I'd take it easy. You're not too heavy though.
Yeah, you're the lightest one here, so yeah. You should be okay. It's turned on.
Is it okay if Leslie sits there? Blink the lights.
Oh, okay.
I like it.
I already sat.
But the Fail family, I said it's a Fail family.
Are you from the Fail family? Blink the light, please.
Did you follow us from the saloon? Blink the lights. And of course you want to give it a good 20-30 seconds for it to respond. Sometimes responses come through delayed.
Did you used to live here by the cottonwood shed? Blink the lights, please.
Were you here during the fire?
Oh, she left.
Once again, talk about the death stuff.
We didn't even find out if it was a boy or a girl. I don't know. It's probably a guy. He keeps following you and said you were attractive, so tell him to back off. This is the minor cabins. I don't know if you can see it.
Right around here.
Yeah.
What happened?
I feel like
cold.
It feels colder right here.
It does feel cold. My legs do feel cold.
I don't know
Well,
if
you're
it's
not wearing any pants.
That is true.
And you got holes in your pants.
No, but
I don't know.
no, but like there's like a weird different temperature here.
So we're gonna blink it at the house?
Yes, first of all, pointing at the ground, what's the ambient temperature? We got 67.
Are you Ruby? Blink the lights.
And take your laser, start coming up one of those shacks there. Usually a couple feet above the ground, it might be a little bit warmer. That is because what does heat do?
It rises when it gets...
Absolutely.
Were you in Joe's?
You're on the wood there.
Blink the light, yes.
They're dropping down.
60, 62.
I want to say that's kind of normal for the 10 in this time of year. And what I want you to do, take your laser and point it at the very peak of one of these buildings. Make sure your laser's on the peak and not in the trees like it is now, or in the space. And
that's 60.
Got 60.
57, 50, 49.
Whoa.
Oh, it's in the tree, that's why.
Oh. Now, I've rarely seen a thermal anomaly here, but I like pointing out what we're looking for. Have you ever heard the term of an angel's peak or a widow's peak?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what we were talking about at Sunset Park, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. The pole, yeah. Did you used to live in one of these shacks? Blink the lights. Were you a lady of the evening? Blink the light.
Oh, it says a guy.
Oh, it's a... Are you... Well, who's the one that was following us from Pioneer?
Could be more than one. Is there more than one ghost out here with us? Blink the lights if there's more than one. I was just thinking too in my head, like, were you serviced by a lady? Did you ever hang out with Ruby? Was she too expensive for you?
Oh, they left.
They don't want to talk to me tonight.
I think Leslie should be asking the questions from now on.
I don't know what questions to ask.
We learned through our research that there was a family of 5 that lived in this building here, and they had a little storage shack on the side over there, and behind it's the remnants of the old outhouse. And we learned that a family of 5 lived here, but we call this the Depression cabins, not because they're so depressing looking, it's because they were built during the Great Depression. And around that time, the Great Depression, this part of the country, southern Nevada, California, and a lot of Canada, we survived the Great Depression unscathed because of all of our good mining dealings.
They just said, yeah.
You Joe Armstrong?
Very good, that's a dealer. I rarely get,
Ooh.
Because I was sitting in this chair.
Oh, maybe he's following.
Actually, Paul was the.
Oh, was it Paul?
That Paul was was a cheater. Joe was the dealer.
Oh.
Surprised you know that.
Are you a male? Blink the lights. Maybe it's both of them. Because it did say there were multiple ones earlier. Maybe they're all following you.
Is Mr. Thomas here as well? Blink the lights if Mr. Thomas is around.
Mr. Thomas is the one that used to live in that house over there.
Yeah. Now the other reason why Mr. Thomas is not so happy is because towards the end of his life he was flat broke. The last couple of weeks of his life he was in the middle of this cabin in the middle of summer, and he died of exposure. He didn't have any food or water for the last couple of weeks. So that was a very painful way to die. He didn't even have any friends to walk across the street and get him a bucket of water or whatever. The SB7 Spirit Box, and it just goes through radio frequencies. You see how fast it's going there. It goes through 4 radio stations a second. Anything you hear longer than a quarter of a second, we consider that to be an EVP, electro voice phenomenon. And if you hear anything, please shout it out. I do not want to embellish anything, and feel free to ask your own questions. I think they're ready as well. Mr. Thomas or anybody else that's out here, Joe possibly, or anybody else, we want to hear your voice. We do not want to talk saying negative or...
You sound like a girl voice.
Hello. And it sounded like she said hello.
So if you want to show yourself, please show yourself to the camera, please. Do you like getting photographed? Oh, it's a guy that time.
Oh, no.
He has a girl voice.
How many of you are there?
It said 4? Sound like 4. Ooh, Catherine Williams, are you here with us? Blink the lights.
Bring them up just a little bit more so they're completely parallel.
She used to teach at this schoolhouse right now, and apparently she overdosed off. What was it called again?
Laudanum.
Laudanum. Ooh, it blinked.
Heroin.
Liquid heroin. Did you overdose on purpose? Blink the lights.
Cross the rods.
Catherine, if you're here, can you point the rods that Leslie's holding to where you are?
This bell tower here, she is known to make it colder up there as well, and I've had people that have taken pictures of this bell tower when there's nothing there with the naked eye. When they snap the picture, it almost looks like it's engulfed in clouds or smoke, and she's confirmed that that's her creating that ectoplasm.
Oh, really?
55, 51, 58, it's fluctuating as well.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
And take a reading at the very peak, like that widow's peak I was talking about before. And make sure you're on the, there, not you got 55, 56, keep that in mind. Take a reading on this undersill here on the left side.
Right here?
No, where my light is.
Oh, right there?
Yep, a little bit to the
Ooh,
left.
42, 35, 38.
Go up a little, there you go, right there.
32.
32!
25. Okay.
And it's highly
32.
fluctuating there.
Yeah, it's in the
34.
30s. Want to go to the other side and see?
Oh boy, yep, check the other side, scientific method. 44,
Ooh,
40. But still not anything close to freezing like the 32.
Right. So we're in the assay house. Supposedly there's someone in here named Mr. Cooper.
Yes.
No.
We'll see if we can see if Mr. Cooper.
I had something, but it. Oh.
Mr. Cooper, if you're in here, can you go to the green lights in front of Leslie? He's so fascinated by the bats in here.
Oh, they are cute.
I was gonna say it just got cold in here.
Look.
Got a little breeze there.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Cooper, blink the lights. I'm scared of the bugs, you're scared of the bats. We're not even scared of the ghost. So we're gonna do the spirit box in front of the assay house. See if we can get someone. Apparently there's a office.
Yes.
Office.
There was not
assay office. We're gonna see if we can get the wailing woman.
Is it okay if we're asking you these questions?
So what? Somebody said what?
Or why? That was way longer than a quarter of a second.
Yeah. Cooper, if you're here, can you knock on the door? The door in front of us. He said, what door?
Gonna play here.
So we're gonna reenact Paul's death when he was cheating at the poker game. I'm gonna play the dealer, the one that-
Armstrong.
Joe Armstrong. I'm gonna shoot Leslie, who was Paul.
Like I was saying, back in the day, pretty much still to this day, the only thing you can do out here is drink, gamble, or hang out with Ruby.
Tonight's the last game. Annie up, all boys and girls.
That was horrible.
Yeah.
And play starts over here next to this guy. He's feeling pretty confident. He's got a pretty decent hand for poker. And if you don't know, we're playing 5-card stud. We're looking for pairs, 3 of a kinds, 4 of a kinds, straight flushes, etc.
Hold on a minute there.
I don't think I got this. Looking at his cards, and he's feeling really confident. I think you're going to want to play that. So he puts his cards down. He says, read them and weep.
Read them and weep.
There we go. Now you win the hand. These are both full houses, but you win the hand because you have the higher ace, right? Joe grabs the gun and says, "You damn dirty cheat!" and I love the whole gun.
That dummy cheat is cheating, and I can prove it.
Dummy cheat, big dummy cheat.
There is a bunch of aces. Too many aces.
There are 5 aces on the table, 2 aces of spades. So when the coroner came 10 hours later, 43 miles away from horseback, he saw the evidence of the cards and the train that he was cheating. He said, "All right, boys, it's a fair game murder. Just pick up the body and dump him in that cemetery that we're going to."
I need a Grammy.
Grammy, that's music. Oscar.
Sorry, I had too much to drink. I hope you guys liked today's spooky adventure at Goodsprings. Did you like it, Leslie?
Yeah, I liked it.
She was spooked out because she got the most interaction by the ghost. But Leslie was showing us our tour guide, David, gave us the certificate of achievement for paranormal investigation. I would have to say I really liked it. David was really good. Anything
Shout out
else?
to David.
Shout out to David. I hope you guys like to hit that like button if you like to hit that subscribe button for more adventures. Also check out the links at the end of my video for more of me, more of my adventures, and where to find me on the social media, guys. If you haven't seen our other ghost tour that we did a few months ago, click the icon on top. And also check out the links below for their website if you're ever in Vegas and you want to see some ghosts.
Oh.
How you were getting frisked on with all the pioneers.
Oh, it wasn't. It was you.
Okay, peace out, weirdos.